The village of Dorotcaia lies just kilometers from Moldova's breakaway region of Transdniester. Its residents speak Romanian like the rest of Moldova. Each day, Romanian-speaking children from Russian-speaking Transdniester ride buses to Dorotcaia so that they can attend school in their native language. But some of the locals feel that their destiny lies with Transdniester, not with the rest of Moldova. Last month, a small protest called for a referendum on joining Transdniester, arguing that gas is cheaper there and pensions are higher. Eleonora Cherkovsky is the head of the so-called high school in exile, attended by students from Transdniester. She suggests that reports of cheap gas have been fabricated by forces trying to expand Moscow's influence in the region.
People have been taught not to think with their heads, but with their stomachs. When they say that it's cheaper there, it's just a kind of bait on the hook. There's no way that Russian gas coming through the same pipeline is cheaper in Transdniester than on the right bank of the river Dniester. All of this territory is Moldova. The gas comes through the same pipeline.
Another issue for residents of Dorotcaia is that many own farmland that lies across the administrative border with Transdniester. High school principal Viorica Bachoiu explains.
The people have worked the land. They've made investments, but since December they've had no free movement, and they've had no access to that land. If they want to get to their land, they have to go to Dubasari and sign a contract to rent their own land from the Transdniester authorities. This is a violation of private property. Ordinary people can't understand why the conditions are not good, why things are bad, also concerning their pensions.
Regarding the land, people cannot work their own land. And again, people have not been educated on how to ask for explanations from the people who are responsible for this. It's not the Republic of Moldova that blocks their access to their land. The unconstitutional authorities from Tiraspol, Transdniester, who took this territory illegally, do not give them permission to work their own land. Isn't that obvious?
For some in Dorotcaia, the land issue is a source of rising tensions. But for those seeking to join Transdniester, it simply means that their village's fate is inextricably tied to their breakaway neighbor.